Doug Kide here with this week's Patriots video mailbag. Tweet me your questions at Doug Kide using the hashtag MailDoug. First up, Sports Meme Guy asks, do you believe Sony Michel will still be on the roster come playoff time? Yes, I do. I think that the Patriots will figure out a way to keep him in 2021. I know they didn't pick up the fifth-year option for 2022. Hasn't been the best first-round pick. Patriots just drafted Ramondre Stevenson, another running back, in the fourth round. He joins J.J. Taylor and James White and Damian Harris, Brandon Bolden coming off of the opt-out. But the Patriots like depth at that running back position. And there's some good reasons why. Back in 2015, if you might remember, Patriots lost a lot of backs. They had to sign Steven Jackson for their playoff run. That really did not work out so well for them. 2018, they had Cordero Patterson playing running back midway through the season. So I think that they find a way to keep a lot of those guys involved. And with Stevenson especially, the Patriots like to redshirt those rookie running backs. And Michel, back in 2018, was actually an exception to that rule. Usually the Patriots don't like to play a rookie running back quite a bit. So we'll probably see something similar with Stevenson unless he looks really advanced in training camp and the preseason for New England. Second question here, Nathan asks, will 2021 Cam just be 2020 Cam, but a year older? It's possible. It's possible that Cam Newton struggles the same way this season that he did last year. But there's also a very good reason to believe that he will be better this season, and that's simply because of the supporting cast around him. Cam Newton had, quite frankly, horrendous weapons in 2020. It really couldn't get much worse than the receivers, tight ends, running backs, everything that Cam Newton was throwing to last season. A lot of the time, he had Ryan Izzo and Jakob Johnson on the field at the same time, and those guys are not threats to catch the ball. Now the Patriots have really shifted their offense around. They've got Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry who will be taking up those snaps that Izzo and Johnson previously were filling. So Cam Newton is in much better shape this season, just based purely on the weapons that he has around him. So I personally predict that Cam Newton will look significantly better in 2021 than they did last season. That's not to say that he'll go back to MVP Cam or one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL, but there is a lot of reason to think that he will be much better next season. Final question here, Names Go Here asks, this is kind of a lengthy one, I'm interested in the difference in stance from 2001 to now with how Bill Belichick has handled the quarterback situation. 2001, he said he would poll the middle schoolers. Now it is this adamance that Cam is the guy. Not we will see how it goes. What is Bill Belichick's change in this regard? Just his experience? So that was kind of a long question there, but I understand what you're getting at. After the Patriots drafted Mac Jones, Bill Belichick said, Cam's our guy. Cam's our quarterback. Cam's the starter. He was very adamant about that. Like you said, it wasn't, we'll wait to see who wins the battle. We'll wait to see if Mac Jones can become the starter. And it definitely did seem like a change from how Bill Belichick usually handles things heading into the offseason, heading into the spring and the summer and the season. Usually all of the roles are up for grabs. It seems like right now, Cam's isn't. Cam is the starter. So my guess on this is not only did Bill Belichick want to back Cam, give him that confidence, and tell fans and the media and everyone, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to hear about this. Cam Newton is our starter until you hear otherwise. I think the other thing is that he just doesn't want to overhype Mac Jones as that first-round pick quarterback that everyone's going to be talking about. If he hadn't come out and said, Cam Newton is our starter, then I think that we'd be talking a lot more about Mac Jones being the potential starter in 2021. But now at least we know, because Bill Belichick told us, that he views Cam Newton as being the starting quarterback as they head into OTAs, minicamp, training camp, preseason, everything. And if he's going to lose that job, it's because someone is going to have to play significantly better than him. So I was also surprised that Bill Belichick came out and said that. But there's some logic to it. There's certainly a reason why Belichick went out of his way to make that point.